Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Aaron and this is the video a lot of people have been waiting for. I am giving away 5 legendary mounts in the form of 3 Pegasus and 2 Tensors disc. If you want to know the AD value, it's about 500k each, I believe, somewhere around that figure on the PlayStation. However, I went into Neverwinter, I went into Ebb and Downs, I went into the Chasm, and honestly, I started doing this at 3 AM my time. The reason I did it at 3 AM is because that was about 9 AM Central Time. It just seemed like the best time to do it. For the sake of more players are probably gonna be around at that time, but the content in the background in the video you're watching is in fact me posting in the zone chat that I'm giving away 3 legendary mounts, and all people have to do is basically PM me and I will send it. And it's, well, I won't send it, I'll invite them to a group and I will open the trade and they will receive it. The reason I'm doing it for the newer players is because after a certain point I feel like a lot of players tend to get super ungrateful, whereas the newer ones that are just progressing through the actual progression zones will, they'd be a lot more thankful that someone's out here willing to help. I was going to go into the Tower District until I realized that that doesn't exist anymore. So I tried I Spy Peak, something like that. I tried the Chasm, Ebb and Downs. I couldn't get any of these shifted, and it's now nearly 5 AM. So I've been essentially doing this for about 2 hours. I understand that people are a bit weird about free stuff. It's like, I don't want to take that. It's free. He's going to want something in return. It's not the case. All I was doing in this video, as you can see, I was inspecting people to see just how new they were. I was making sure they didn't have companions and all that stuff. I didn't want these mounts to go to someone who doesn't need them. Yes, it's their mount. They can do whatever they want with them. But I believe every single person that I gave a legendary mount to in this video actually used it and didn't sell it, which is really nice to see. And I believe every single person said thanks. Maybe one didn't, I can't remember. But, you know, they were grateful for what they'd been given. And it's really fulfilling to actually be able to help those people who are actually progressing through the game. Because let's face it, well, I personally never got any help when progressing through the game. I just had me, and that is it. And I was doing it on a tank. It wasn't very fun at all. However, if someone was doing this in the zone chat, I'd have been so happy to get that help, and that's why I targeted the newer players. Obviously, those who are, let's say you're in Barovia, you probably have a legendary mount, and I don't think this legendary mount would help you. However, as soon as this legendary mount was given, you can actually do whatever you want with it. If you want to sell it, go ahead and sell it. However, the Pegasus and the Tensors disc are really good to get you through to endgame as well. I believe they're still used at endgame, which is why I went with them too. But as you can see, we gave away 5 legendary mounts. And we also gave away a bonus one because one extra person PM'd me, and I didn't want to leave them hanging there in the dark. I mean, it's just one extra person, it's just one extra mount. So I ended up buying another legendary mount. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Pegasus that I bought. But I went on a wild goose chase in the Chasm. You won't be able to see it because I have cut it all out. But I went on a wild goose chase in the Chasm. Just trying to find this person. Wasn't very fun. However, they were super grateful and it was just really nice to see. I do believe that if people at a lower level start enjoying the game, then the player base is gonna increase and it's gonna lead to a much healthier game all in all. Of course, there's always going to be controversial things like battle passes, like scaling, like hunts, and I don't know, it's just all the normal stuff that we've already spoken about that we're not gonna in this video. There's always going to be them in the game. However, I believe these newer people are kind of going to be the future of Neverwinter, because let's face it, endgamers are being pushed out and we are basically being pushed out to make way for the newer players. So as long as these newer players stick around, I have no problem helping them in any way I can to make their experience go a bit smoother. I do plan on doing this video again where we give away another 5, maybe more legendary mounts. It was 6 on this one, maybe we'll go to 10. Who knows, but I have to buy them legendary mounts. Will they be as expensive? No. I don't want to give away 10 Pegasus, that's like 5 million AD, and I don't even know if these players are going to stick around. It's like the same reason I didn't give away mythic mounts, is because I just don't know if these players are staying around, so I don't want to spend so much on players that aren't actually going to stick around. However, if I do 10, we'll go with some of the cheaper mounts, the cheaper legendary mounts. I believe there are some that are 100k. They're not necessarily gonna help you at endgame. However, they are gonna increase your mount speed, which again is a great thing on its own, because let's face it, when you're running 50% mount speed, or is it 60 or something like that, it's annoying. It's super annoying. Like, you can't get anywhere in any time, you can't outrun any mobs. So I feel like any legendary mount would be nice. Or again, maybe I'll just do 5 and give away Pegasus, Tensor's Disc, and whatever it may be, in order to help them progress to endgame. And obviously by the time they're at endgame, I'm sure different mounts are out. However, I will try and stick to the times. If different mounts are out and they are better, I will definitely be giving them away in the zone chat. You guys want to be part of this? I mean, there's nothing really I can say. It's completely random, and the zone chat is kind of, which zone I'm in is kind of random, because this took me a long time and it's really surprising, but it is what it is. It's for a video, it's for the newer players. I'm sure they appreciated it. I got a lot of thank yous, and yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you appreciate someone doing this for the newer players, or would you prefer they get by on their own? Let me know down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new and you want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.